Wahpeton Huskies basketball is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Hike Camp Construction, Carlson Family Insurance, Miller Realty, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis, Quality Toyota, Builders First Source, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Buyer Insurance Agency. Now, here's KBMW's Andrew Zimmel.
Welcome to the 2022 Wahpeton basketball season on KBMW on the I3G Sports Network. It's Andrew Zimmel doing what I do best, and that's calling basketball games for you as we begin this season, getting ready to go for you. Our pregame show sponsors the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company. Later in the pregame show, we'll have our Optimum Rehab injury report. Restore your health with Optimum Rehab. And later on, our Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation power pole rankings, followed by our Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for our patrons. Well, the Wahpeton Huskies, they started the season fast in the EDC, a perfect 3-0 with wins against West Fargo, Horace, Valley City, and Grand Forks Central. It can be said, however, that those three teams have a combined 2 wins on the season. So the Huskies are going to try to really affirm themselves in this undefeated side of the bracket. Devils Lake isn't much better than those other 3 teams, though, entering the early season contest with one win including a 71-58 loss to Fargo North Spartans last night. They have led, the Huskies have been led by those who pretty much you expect them to be led by. In the front of the pack is senior McKenna Cuomo and sophomore Scout Woods. Together, they have been that 1-2 punch that has really powered this Lady Huskies team for the last 2 seasons and off to this hot start this season. We'll see if they can keep that up as we continue to go. Well, we have about 6 minutes left before tip-off here in Wahpeton, and we have a lot to get into. So we'll take a quick break and come back with your injury report and your power pole rankings right here on KBMW, your home for Husky basketball.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. We loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on KBMW, your home for Husky basketball on the I3G Sports Network. Let's get into it. Our Optimum Rehab injury report. Restore your health with Optimum Rehab, and luckily the Huskies early in this one have not dealt with the injury bug just yet. That's something that head coach Brian Watson wants to keep an eye on, however. Last year, relatively clean season as well when it comes to injuries for the Huskies. They're going to see if they can keep that going. They signed a 10-year deal with the Essentia Health as the official training sponsor for Wahpeton Athletics, and they do a really good job over there, so it makes sense, as well as that Optimum Rehab, rehabbing any injuries that you might have. All right, let's go into it. Our Otter Tail Power Company on for conservation power pole rankings. North Dakota Class A basketball polls. This is as of December 28th, the beginning of this week. Minot High was your number 1 seed, getting 16 first-place votes at 4-0. That makes sense. Bismarck Century in second. Fargo Davies is the first team out of the East to make an appearance on the top 5 list at 3-0. Grand Forks Red River nipping at their heels at 4, and West Fargo High at 5. Others receiving votes, Bismarck Legacy. So the Huskies undefeated, but not getting those power poll votes just yet. Through the EDC season so far, Grand Forks Red River 5-0, West Fargo 4-0, Wahpeton 3-0. Those are the only 3 undefeated teams so far in conference play. Davies with 1 loss at 3-1, West Fargo Cheyenne at 3-1, North 2-2, and then we break out of the 500 clubs. Devils Lake 1-3, the opponent in this one. Grand Forks Central at 1-3, Valley at 1-3, Shanley at 1-4, and West Fargo Horace and Fargo South both looking for their first win of the season, sitting at 0-3 and 0-4. We'll take a quick break and come back with tip-off right here on KBMW, as well as starting lineups. More from Wahpeton in a minute on 1450 KBMW.
Sometimes illnesses or injuries may leave you needing extra help to restore your strength, balance, and range of motion. CHI St. Francis Health are open and ready to provide you the tools for success, including individualized exercise plans and state-of-the-art therapy facility. You'll be confident in the care and treatment you'll receive at CHI St. Francis Health, and they are located right here in your backyard. CHI St. Francis Health. We're here when you need a little reassurance.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head-on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley. Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous, hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more. Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing? How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Welcome back to Wahpeton for this one between the Wahpeton Lady Huskies and the Devils Lake Firebirds. Remember that we have Game 2 of this doubleheader afterwards, as the Husky boys will take on Devils Lake as well. Your Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley starting lineups. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. Devils Lake just got announced. We'll go through it as well. Gabrielle McLean is your guard, the junior listed at 5'2". Cabrin Friddle, the sophomore forward at 5'10". Joel Matson is the sophomore forward at 5'8". Claire Heilman, the sophomore forward at 5'9", and Tori Fee, the sophomore guard, listed at 5'4". That'll do your starting lineup for Devils Lake. And for Wahpeton, it's the same starting lineup that they run out most of the 2022 season. Now 2022-23 season comes around. Amaya Max, the junior guard. Emma Bonchez, the senior forward. McKenna Kulmo joining her in the front court as McKenna Kulmo, the senior, joining her on the court at senior guard, listed at 5'9", does a lot of the point guard duties as well. Latea Lunenberg, the sophomore forward at 5'10", and Abigail Bronson. That can't be right. It has to. Scott Woods is your other. Yes, Scott Woods is your sophomore forward at 5'10". This is the problem when you have somebody else figure out your starting lineups for you. Scott Woods going to man the middle. So we're getting underway here in Wahpeton. You can watch the game as well on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there and hit subscribe and the little bell so you never miss another game, as well as on KBMW 1450 on the AM dial. So the Huskies come out on the court. Gold jerseys, purple numbers. Devils Lake in their white jerseys, red numbers across the back. Jump ball, and Lunenberg gets it. Kumo bringing the ball up right to left on your screen. By the volleyball line, pass to the left side to Lunenberg, who gets it, dishes underneath to Woods. The layup attempt bounces off the back of the rim, pulled down by Devils Lake, and the Firebirds are off to the races. Layup attempt, foul on the Huskies. Looked like that one might have been on Max. So inbounding underneath his feet. Gets it out to the top to Keith McLaurin, drives left, dishes it back out to Heidelman. Devils Lake moving around the perimeter. Back out to McLaurin, who dishes it underneath. Jump stop. Lunenberg gets the block, and Woods pulls down the rebound. Kumo off to the races, passing it forward to Bonchez. Layup attempt to the right side, foul called. And normally we have our ace producer, Big Mike, with us, so we're running the camera as well as calling the game. So if we miss on the camera side of things, that is why. Bonchez at the line, taking 2 free throws. Looking for the first points of the game. First one misses off the back. Sharp miss by Bonchez. Down to rebound is Kumo and Max. The right-hander spins the ball in her hand and rolls out again. 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Devils Lake takes the ball up the court. On the right side, spin move up and in, and the Firebirds strike first. 2-0 lead for Devils Lake. Kumo inbounds the ball from Bonches right back to Kumo, trying to get over the press. Back to Woods on the left side, and the ball goes out of bounds. First turnover by the Huskies in this one. 2-0 lead for Devils Lake early. 17 minutes left in the half. Ball goes out of bounds off of Scout Woods, who tried to get a hand on it. Devils Lake inbounds from half court. From the far side, Fee gets it in. Heidemann on the right side of the court, moving the ball around the perimeter. Back into the right corner. Max comes out on defense. Underneath, Ludenberg gets the foul. It was Friddle who was trying to body it. No, yes, Ludenberg able to draw the foul on Friddle. A little bit too much body from the sophomore forward. Inbound pass goes to Kumo as the Huskies try to break the press again. Ludenberg on the right side, layup attempt, and she traveled. A walk call on Latea Ludenberg, another turnover down the court for the Huskies. 2-0 lead for Devils Lake with 16:36 left in the half. Devils Lake inbounds. Wahpeton says we'll press as well. Pass stolen by Scott Woods. Off to the races. She pushes the ball forward from Bonches to Max. Up and in on the left side. Ties it up to a piece. 16-20. Off to the races. Devils Lake dribbles into the right corner. Nowhere to go. Ludenberg and Kumo double team. And foul called on McKenna Kumo. Her first foul of the game. 2-2 game with 16-16 left in the first half. Fee inbounds from the far side. Inbound pass goes to McLaurin. He dribbles on the left side, gets in between the Husky defense, throws a shot off the backboard, rebounded out by Woods, who's fouled on the fast break. Both these teams trying to shake off a little bit of rust. Yesterday, Devils Lake played Fargo North. Wahpeton hasn't played, though, in over a week. Kumo brings the ball over half court, playing point guard duties for this Husky squad. Moving the ball from right to left, gets it to Max, who drills out to the top of the key. Coming off a screen is Bonches into the right corner. Kumo looks for her, gets it to her in the corner, throws up the three. Short. Firebirds rebound. 2-2 game with 15:45 left in the first half. Pass underneath is broken up, but Devils Lake there to recover. 4-2 lead for the Firebirds. Kumo inbounds back to Bonches. Trying to get it over half court. Covered tight. Huskies do it. Into Ludenberg on the left corner. Scott Woods' layup attempt over the smaller defender is good. 4-4 lead, or 4-4 game. Devils Lake gets the ball over half court and throws it away. That pass intended for, we're going to call it, it looked like it might have been an attempt to Heilman. On the near side, Bonches inbounds to Max. Max gets it over half court. Move the ball to the left side. Kumo directs traffic from the three-point arc extended. Back to Max at the top of the key. Underneath to Ludenberg. Moves it around. Back cutting pass and stolen by the Firebirds. Max able to steal it back, puts the shot up. Pass underneath the Ludenberg goes off of her hands. Another turnover for the Huskies. Sloppy play to start from both these squads. Firebirds inbounding from underneath the basket. Wahpeton in a 1-2-1, or one, I guess it'd be a 2-1-2 break. And it works as Devils Lake throws the ball out of bounds. Bonches inbounds underneath to Max. Right back to her, moving the ball around the perimeter, gets it over half court. Scott Woods drives on the left side. Her layup attempt short, rebounded again by Devils Lake. Scrum underneath the basket as Max gets on the hardwood for it. Pops out to Kumo. And foul called on the ground. Matson comes off as Freelick comes on. Inbounding underneath. Woods puts up the shot. Misses it. Short. Game still tied 4-4. As Devils Lake trying to get the ball over half court. Throws up a prayer long. Bonchez with the rebound. Bonchez passes it forward to Woods. 3-on-2 fast break. Woods' layup attempt misses on the left side, but foul called. So Scott Woods has her chance to take the first free throws of the night for the sophomore. Game still tied 4-4. Fourth team foul on Devils Lake, however. The sophomore forward's first free throw falls through. Fee comes off as on a shot comes on. Second free throw for Woods. Nothing but net. 6-4 lead for the Huskies. Devils Lake gets it over half court, trying to pick up a little bit of speed. Hand off to Schock on the right side. Gets it to Friddle. Takes the three. Short. Rebounded by Max. Max's pass goes forward to Bonchez. Layup attempt is good. 8-4 lead. Biggest lead of the night for either team. Lunenburg gets the steal. Tries to pass it off to Kulmo, who is fouled. Correction, that was a pass intended for Emma Bonchez. And Lunenburg stole that pass and just was trying to get rid of it as quickly as possible. Ended up helping the Huskies. As Bonchez inbounds it to the senior forward. Kulmo gives it right back to her. Max gets the ball over half court. Pass down to Woods on the left block. Gets to Max outside for the three. Long off the back of the rim. Foul called on Bonchez on the rebound, trying to get in on a Schock. Olivia Hansen comes on for Max. 13:35 left in the first half. 8-4 lead for Wahpeton. Fireberg's working it over half court. Get it over half court. Drive by Friddle. Lunenburg gets a hand on it. Friddle jumps on top of it. Devils Lake moving the ball around. Scott Woods goes for the steal. Not quite there, as it is stolen this time by Olivia Hansen. Kulmo. The 1-on-4 fast break. Foul from behind. Devils Lake fans in attendance not happy. Thought it should have been a jump ball. So Kulmo takes free throws. Huskies lead 8-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. You're listening to KBMW and watch it on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. Make sure you go over there, hit subscribe and a little bell so you never miss another game. First free throw for Kulmo rattles in. Bonchez comes over to the bench, gets the play from her head coach as a mass substitution for Devils Lake. Almost looked like a platoon shift. We'll try to get you those names here in a moment. Second free throw buries it. 6-point lead for Wahpeton. Ava Beck on the court. Passes the ball to Savannah LeBrun. Beck gets the screen. Kulmo playing tight defense on her at half court. Wahpeton running a zone. A 2-3. Friddle working the ball on the outside. Moving the ball around the perimeter from right to left. Into the corner. Drives baseline on Bonchez. Nowhere to go with it. Back out. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Layup attempt in the middle of the paint. And it's going to be a foul called. Savannah LeBrun going to take 2 free throws. That's Lunenburg's foul. That is the first foul on Latea Lunenburg as LeBrun takes 2 free throws. First one misses off the front of the rim and bounces out. Lead stays 6, 10-4. Bonchez comes off as Abigail Bronson comes on. Second free throw off the left side of the rim. Lunenburg is there for the rebound. Kulmo brings the ball up the court for the Huskies. Wahpeton leads by 6 with 12:36 left in the first half. Pass to the right side to Bronson. Gets it back to Hansen. Lunenburg underneath the Woods. Woods through 4 defenders. Layup attempt high off the glass. Misses. Fireberg's rebound. Devils Lake trying to get in some sort of rhythm here after missing 2 free throws. 3 in transition. Buries it. First 3 of the night. Cuts the lead in half. 10-7. Kulmo inbounds the ball. Gets it right back. Hansen on the right side. Pass goes down to Bronson, who dribbles in. Passes off on the left to Lunenburg. Wahpeton breaks the press nicely, 12-7. Firebirds trying to fight through 4 defenders. Driving baseline, passes it back out, goes off the hands as Kulmo forces her to pick it up on the backcourt. Brodina on the backcourt violation. Kulmo's coming off as Maya Max comes on. Woods as well takes a quick breather. Bonchez on for the forward. 11:42 left in the first half. Max inbounds to Hansen. Spin move goes back to Max, top of the key. Wahpeton likes to move the ball around, try to make the defenders work with them. Long three by Lunenburg goes off the side of the rim. 12-7 lead for the Huskies. Dribbles through 3 defenders, off the rim. Firebird's second chance attempt is good. Good follow-up attempt by Lady Hall. 3-point game, 12-9 lead for Wahpeton. Bonchez and Max working the ball across half court, gets it to Lunenburg. Underneath to Bronson, whose layup is good. Push from behind, doesn't matter, as Bronson able to body it. Pass goes to the three-point arc, another 3, long, as Bonchez is able to get a hand on it. Goes off of Hall, so Huskies keep ball. Hansen comes off as Kumo comes on. And Lunenburg takes a breather as well for Scout Woods. So quick breath for Kumo and Woods. Woods at half court, gets over, gives it to Abigail Bronson underneath, fouled from behind. So the Huskies trying to extend their lead. 14-9 in Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 10:46 left in the first half. First free throws for Bronson coming up. Senior bounces off the hardwood, puts up the free throw, line drive, buries it. 15-9. Doesn't matter how it goes in, just so that it goes in. 15-9 lead as Bronson's second free throw comes up. Another one rattles in. Devils Lake breaks the pass, press over half court. 3-point attempt from the right side, long. And foul call. Correction. Ref says ball went out of bounds. Substitution as Martinson comes on. Comes off, correction. Kulmo gets the inbound from Bonchez. We'll get you that information here in a minute. Max on the right side of the court. At half court is Bronson. Passes it to Kulmo. Flashing down the lane, and foul called on Bronson. So that's 17 fouls on the Firebirds, which means they're in the penalty. Wahpeton taking a free throw now from here on out. 10:27 left in the first half. Bronson's free throw, but knocks it down. First of the 1-on-1 is good, so the second one coming up. Wahpeton leads 17-9. Second free throw for the senior. Rattles out. Max with the rebound, puts it in. That's why you boxed out as Max gets the steal. Excellent couple of minutes here for Max as Wahpeton retains possession. Max on the right side directing traffic, passes it to Kulmo. The senior drives, handoff to Bonchez. Another handoff to Max. Woods down the lane, back out. Bonchez right side. Her layup attempt off high off the glass. Foul called though. 10-point lead for Wahpeton, 19-9 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 10 minutes left in the first half. 1-1 coming up for Bonchez as she was fouled driving to the hoop. 9 team fouls for Devils Lake. Bonchez's free throw buries it as Lunenburg comes on for Bronson. And Lunenburg really epitomizes a lot of what the Husky basketball team wants to do, long and quick. Second free throw rattles out. Firebirds on top of it. And it goes off of a Firebird as Max put a little pressure on him, so Wahpeton retains possession again. This is the third time, or I should say the third possession for Wahpeton in the last couple minutes here. Pass into bounds to Kulmo, gets it to Woods, who's stripped by the Firebirds. Bring the ball up the court. is Freelick. Hands it off to McLaren. Wahpeton's 2-3 defense closes out on the three-point arc. Lunenburg with the block on the driving Freelick. Ball goes out of bounds. Shot comes on for Freelick. And feet comes on as well. Last substitution here. Hall comes in as well. She comes in for LeBurn. Inbound pass underneath the basket. Gets it out. Ooh, Max almost has it. Thought about taking the three. Firebirds drive in. Mid-range jumper off the side of the rim. Friedel is there. Passes back out. Fee gets it back to the top of the key. Shock drives baseline. Up and in. Rattles out. Goes off the leg of Emma Bonchez. 29 lead for Wahpeton. And Devils Lake underneath the basket. Shock inbounding on the right side. Pass into the middle of the paint. Through three defenders. Up and in. The and one coming up for Friedel. Bonchez with the foul call. 9-point lead for Wahpeton. As the and one free throw coming up for Devils Lake. Shot goes up and in. And one is good. Woods inbounds the ball to Kumo. As Devils Lake hurries to get back into their press. Pass down the middle to Bonchez, whose layup attempt rattles off the rim. 2-on-1 fast break. Devils Lake has the numbers. Puts a shot up and high off the backboard is good. Game of runs. 6-point lead for Wahpeton. 2014 lead. Pass down the middle of the court to Lunenburg, who gets it to Kumo. Head fakes, drives left. Up and in. Off the rim. Woods is there for the rebound. Put back, no good. But two fouls coming up. Or two shots coming up for Woods on the foul. 8:46 left in the first half. 2014 lead for Wahpeton. Wahpeton perfect so far this season. A perfect 3-0, trying to stretch it to 4-0 against the 1-3 Firebirds. As the head coach for Devils Lake coming out to talk about maybe did a contact fallout? What's going on here? Maybe a little bit of slippage? Not quite sure. Scott Woods still waiting for her two free throws. As another substitution, Beck comes in. Didn't see who she came in for. She goes down to rebound. First free throw, buries it. Bonchez and Max come off as Bronson and Hansen come on. Funny that they have Hansen and Kumo rebounding. Second free throw off the back of the rim. Kumo tries to get the rebound, not quite there for it. Devils Lake with numbers, passing the ball around, drives left. Long two, short. Bronson with the rebound, pushed it forward to Kumo. One-on-one fast break. Kumo, Euro step, up and in, good. 23-14 lead for Wahpeton. Beautiful Euro step move by McKenna Kumo down the lane. Friedel takes the three. Rolls out. Woods there for the rebound. Able to scoop it. Pushing it forward to Kumo. Bounce pass to Hansen on the right side. Knocks it down. 23-14 lead for the Huskies. 25, correction. Biggest lead of the night. 11-point lead for Wahpeton. Beck gets the ball at the top of the key. Wahpeton 2-3 zone. Not extending too far out beyond the perimeter. Hansen playing tight defense on Fee. Back around the perimeter. Devils Lake looking to take some three-point shots. 6 on the shot clock. Friedel underneath on Bronson. Double teamed immediately. Mid-range jump shot misses. Bronson with the rebound. Hansen through three defenders. Passes it to Lunenburg, who's able to control the ball. And, official says she walked with it. Another turnover for Wahpeton. Kumo comes off. Max comes on. Timeout taken by Devils Lake. Will take one as well. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. 25-14 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard for the Huskies.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
AM 1450 KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton and FM 94.3 K232FH Breckenridge, powered by Vision Ford Lincoln. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back, Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as the Huskies lead 25-14 with 7:35 left in the first half. You can watch the game on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel as well. Make sure you go over there and hit like and subscribe. Inbounds pass over half court. Devils Lake moving the ball around the perimeter. Friddle cuts to the basket. Devils Lake trying to break this Wahpeton 2-3. The way that you break a 2-3 zone is by hitting longer shots, taking some threes, because with three players in the middle, it makes it tough. Shock thinks about three, gets it back. Another long shot, air ball by Devils Lake. Firebird's taking a couple shots late in the shot clock, and you know, that's what, as a head coach, that's what we want to do. You take shots late in the shot clock, good shot, or pass up good shots for great shots. The problem is, Wahpeton's defense not giving anything for him. Pass goes across half court. Woods drives left side, gathers herself high off the board. Devils Lake tries to bring the ball down the court quick. Ball goes to Beck in the left corner. Hand off to Fee, back to Beck. Moving it around. Woods playing out of the three-point arc on Friddle. Back out to the top of the key. Back again within the left corner. Friddle cuts to the hoop. Nobody sees her. Drives left side. Off the backboard hard. Ball stays on this side of the court. Goes off of Abby Bronson. New shot clock set up for Devils Lake. Huskies still lead 25-14 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Hansen comes off. Kulmo comes back on. Wahpeton running a seven-person rotation. Inbound. Free throw line extended. Goes off the backboards. Woods tries to gather down. Strip from her. And foul called. This one going to be on Lunenburg. Her second. Fifth team foul on Wahpeton. Both these squads playing fast and loose. 25-14 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 6:18 left in the first half. Emma Bonches comes in for Lunenburg. Travel called. This one on McLaren. Probably didn't help that Beck, the 8th grader, kind of chirping at her to pass the ball around the perimeter, saying she was wide open. 6:15 left in the first half. Kulmo gets it over half court to Max. Pass underneath, broken up by Devils Lake. As the Firebirds off to the races. Devils Lake gets the push off on Max, and Woods hits the hardwood. Oh, zip pass from Max to Kulmo. Fouled on the layup attempt, and one. It's good. Kulmo's layup falls in. And one shot coming up for the senior. McKenna Kulmo, one of the big reasons that this team had the run that they had last year. You got to think that head coach Brian Watson very happy to have his senior captain back. Shot goes up and falls in. 28-14, largest lead of the night for Wahpeton, 14-point lead. Pass to the left side. Hall gives it back. In the corner, long three from Hall. Rattles in. Firebirds needed that one. 28-17, 5:35 left in the first half. Max bounce passes it to Bonches, right back to Max on the left side. Kulmo thinks about three, gets it back down to Bonches. Up and under move, no good, but two foul shots coming up for Emma Bonches. This is how Wahpeton likes to play. Grind it out slow, force teams to foul you underneath. Now, early in the season, hopefully the next time these two teams match up, maybe a little bit less turnovers, maybe a couple more clean plays. Free throw falls in, 29-17. Uh-oh. Fan in front of us fell down. Second free throw buries it. 30-17 lead for Wahpeton. Devils Lake bringing the ball over half court. Stolen. Max, 2-on-2 fast break, gets it to Kumo, left side. Rattles in. And one coming up for McKenna Kumo. Another excellent play from the senior. Firebird fans in attendance not happy with that one. Scott Woods comes in to rebound. 72-17 leads. Free throw rattles out. Woods almost gets a hand on it. Devils Lake brings the ball up the court. Trailing 32-17. Throws the ball over Frittle's head. Able to bring it back down. Hall, mid-range jump shot. Rolls in. Lady Hall with the shooter's touch early. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Max on the right side picks up her dribble, nowhere to go with it. Gets it to a cutting Woods, who is fouled. Savannah LeBurn. So 2 free throws coming up for Scout Woods. 4:46 left in the first half. 32-19 lead for Wahpeton. First free throw, buries it. And I'm not a big shoe guy. A lot of guys sneakerheads. I have never been one of those people, but I do know how to recognize one type of shoe. And if you can see on our KBMW live stream or on the YouTube channel, I believe Scott Woods rocking the LeBron James. Lakers and Huskies share team colors. Second free throw missed off the front of the rim. Stays 33-19. Devils Lake moving the ball around the perimeter. Stolen by Bonches. Quick hands on the steal. Euro step, up and in, and another one. Who needs to shoot threes when you can get the and ones? Emma Bonches goes to the line for one more. Excellent play by Bonches on the steal and the fast break to collect contact and make the layup through the contact. That's something that takes a while to teach. And one free throw, nothing but net. 36-19 lead for the Huskies. 4:25 left in the first half. Wahpeton. Hanson comes on for Scout Woods. Wahpeton running a 2-2-1 press break, or a press. Hall inbounding. Gets it to Beck. The guard. Brings the ball up the court. Spin move on Max. Nowhere to go with it. Brings it to the left side. 8th grade guard weaving through traffic. Pass underneath the Hall. Spin move on Bronson. Layup off the glass. Excellent move by Hall. Devils Lake goes back to their half-court press. Hanson gets it into Bronson. Kumo back at the top of the key. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Back out. Hanson takes a three off the back of the rim. Hall brings down the rebound. Beck, 2-on-2 fast break. Spin move around Kumo, and yes, ref motions travel. Woods comes on for Bronson as Max inbounds underneath. Senior guard Kumo brings the ball up the court. Played a little bit of off guard last year. Now the primary point guard gets it to Max on the left side. Back to Hanson. Hanson take 1-3 early. Back to Kumo. Another three from Hanson. That one buries it. Beach ball in the ocean. 39-21 lead for the Huskies. 3:20 left. Weaving through traffic. Firebirds get over half court. Woods gets her hand in there. Kumo with the steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Kumo bounce pass underneath the Hanson, fouled by Bronita. So 2 free throws coming up for Olivia Hanson. See if we can get you some stats in this pause in the action. Been nonstop. First free throw rattles in. 40-21 lead for Wahpeton. McKenna Kumo leading scorer so far for the Huskies with 9. Bonches right behind her with 7. Second free throw rattles in. 20-point lead for Wahpeton, 41-21 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Back brings the ball over half court. 8th grade guard gets it over, passes it to Matson. Dribbles it back to the top of the key. Devil's Lake trying to make something happen here, trailing. Coming off the screen, pass into the corner to Hall, and rattles it in. That's a good way to get back into it. Timeout taken by Devil's Lake. We'll take one as well. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. 41-24 lead for the Lady Huskies.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, and Jamie have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as we continue this one. 41-24 lead for the Huskies as Max gets ready to inbound underneath. Hall, the leading scorer for Devils Lake with 10. Kumo with 9. Leading rebounder for the Huskies is Scout Woods. Senior directing traffic at half court. Walks into the half court press. Pass errant goes off the hands of Scout Woods as Beck goes. Bounce pass underneath to Schock and up and in. Timeout taken by Brian Watson. We'll take one as well. 2:22 left in the first half. 41-26 lead for the Huskies.
Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wahpeton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wahpeton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call. Emma Bonches inbounding underneath to McKenna Cuomo. Senior guard brings the ball over half court. 41-26 lead with 2:17. Into the corner to Hanson. Takes the long three. Rolls out. Bonches there for the rebound. Second chance opportunity for the Huskies. Underneath. Stolen by Hall, and they're going to call a travel on Scott Woods, and she was trying to wrestle for it. 2:07 left. Both these teams continue to fight as we get closer and closer to halftime. And remember, to listen to the halftime show, we'll give you some updated stats. Bring the ball over half court is back. The 8th grade guard passes it into the corner. Up and under move. Scott Woods fouls on the play. Claire Heidelman Heidelman goes to the line. First free throw rattles out. Husky fans in attendance shouting, "Ball don't lie." 41-26, under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Another charity stripe attempt for Devils Lake. Rattles out. 0 for 2 on that one. Max tries to get the ball over half court, pass to Cuomo on the left side. Cuomo, baseball pass to Woods underneath. Back out to the senior. Max, top of the key. Dribbles right, nowhere to go with it. Playing tight defense. Foul called on a Shock. Firebirds head coach complaining about Max using that off arm as a baton, kind of fighting off the defender. Shock also just now noticing pieces of, we'll call it tissue paper up the nose, probably stopping a nosebleed. Max's free throw attempt. Buries it. Wahpeton is led for most of the first half. This is the largest lead of the night, however. Or correction, largest lead of the night was 20 points. Second free throw, buries it. 43-26 lead for Wahpeton. Lunenburg comes on for Bonches. And so far, this 7-man rotation Brian Watson has set up, working pretty good in the first half against the Firebirds. Hanson playing tight defense. Pass goes to Hall on the left side. Kuma playing tight defense. Spin move up and in by Hallmill, no good. Shot gets the rebound, passes it back out to Beck. Rolls out. Ball goes off the hand of a Husky. Back in the corner to Hyman. Another three. That one rattles in. You give a team 3 chances to score on you. They're going to do it. 43-29 lead for the Wahpeton Huskies. 1:08 left in this first half as the Lady Huskies try to continue to stay perfect. Wahpeton moving the ball around the perimeter. Foul called on Devils Lake as Lunenburg's legs get tied up with Joel Madison. So Lunenburg gets a chance at the charity stripe. Minute left in the first half as the sophomore takes her first free throw. Rattles out. Latea Lunenburg, an incredible rebounder. She'll dive on the floor, go after loose balls. Another part of the game is the defense. Plays very good defense. Second free throw, buries it. Offensive part of the game, 3-point shooting and free throws. How she makes most of her points. Good screen set by Devils Lake as Beck tries to take that free throw line, and Lunenburg with the block. Devils Lake takes the ball again. Another 3-point attempt. Buries it for Claire Heilman. Fireburg's coming on strong. 40 seconds left in the first half. 44-32 lead for Wahpeton. Pass goes underneath. Heilman with the steal. Doing it on both ends. Pass up to Hall off the backboard as Kumo gets the blocking foul underneath. Shot clock turned off. 28 seconds left in the first half. 44-32. So it would be a win as Lunenburg takes a seat on the bench. It would be a win for Devils Lake if they can cut a 20-point lead to 10 to go into halftime. Hall has a chance to do that here at the charity stripe. First free throw, knocks it down, nothing but net for Hall. The junior forward listed at 5'9", has shown to have a little bit of range as well. Second free throw, knocks it down. 10-point game for the Huskies, 44-34. Kumo inbounds the ball to Woods, who's double-teamed immediately. Firebirds take it. Pass underneath to Hall, gets it back to Friddle, drives baseline, up and in. Single-digit game, 44-36. Bonchez, nowhere to go with it. 14 seconds left on the shot clock, dribbles it back. Hanson cuts it between 3 defenders to Max on the left side. 7 seconds left in the first half. Kumo dribbles from right to left. And ball goes off the hands of Shocks. It's going to stay here. 1 second left in the first half. Wahpeton trying to make this try to end the half strong after letting Devils Lake back into it. 44-36. Max inbounding in front of the Devils Lake bench. Gets it to Woods. Throws up the shot. Too hard off the back of the rim. So going into halftime, the Huskies lead 44-36 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. We'll be back with halftime stats right here on KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics, and on KBMW News Live on YouTube.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic. It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
At Twin Town Villa, their focus is on comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life for their residents. They're extending an invitation to you to stop and experience how their assisted living community is different. Their 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are spacious and fully functional, and their list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care all under one roof at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at twintownvilla.com. Call them 643-9542 to schedule a tour today.
No one woke up this morning and thought, I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care that you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there are no appointments necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekends. Quality care close to home. You get the fine care for home injuries, common illness, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Otter Tail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Otter Tail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, facing our toughest challenges head on, believing that together we can build something better and take care of each other, because this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Essentia Health is where you belong. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on KBMW, and you can watch it on KBMW News Live on YouTube, our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit subscribe and a little bell so you never miss another game. Joining us is our executive producer, Big Mike, who is helping us run the cameras for this game. Let's talk about some halftime stats. Well, the first thing that Husky fans are going to love, every player who has gotten some minutes tonight has scored, which is what you want out of your team. The thing is, though, none of them in double figures yet. McKenna Kulma leads the scorers with 9 points, has pulled down or given 1 assist as well. Bachez with 8 points and 3 rebounds. Scott Woods on her way to a double-double, 6 points and 7 rebounds, seeing if she can get that one done. Max and Bronson both have 6 points. So good game so far for the Huskies. For the Devils Lake Firebirds, Hall leads all scorers with 12 points. Also grabbed 3 rebounds for Devils Lake. Heilman with 8 points as well. Second half stats. let's talk about what the keys are to the second half. So Wahpeton had a 20-point lead at one point, right now leading 44-36 at halftime. They have proven that they can get out to a big lead. The problem is, can they hold on to a big lead? And in the second half of this one, or the second half of the first half, it was tough with Devils Lake firing back and coming back hard. It's going to take Wahpeton playing some clean basketball. They were helped out by some foul trouble by the Firebirds. Right now, Wahpeton still in a pretty good foul situation with a lot of their players who play tight defense. See if that stays on the a trend for the second half. Wahpeton still perfect, 3-0 on the season, trying to extend it to 4. We'll see if they can do it in the second half. 2:40 left in halftime. When we come back, second half, right here on KBMW, your home for Husky Athletics.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Ever buy something and open the box to find 1,000 pieces ready to assemble? Time-consuming and frustrating. That's why Bear Build Woodworks and Builders First Source offer gorgeous hassle-free finishes for their doors and millwork. No mess and not stress. With over 30 stain options and 40 paint colors, Bear Build Woodworks pre-finish is the perfect choice for quality that stands the test of time. Get it finished with Bear Built Woodworks and Builders First Source in Wahpeton.
Big jobs, small jobs, and everything in between. Heitkamp Construction has served commercial and industrial clients in the Southern Valley and beyond since 1982. They are your fully licensed construction company, providing earthwork, paving, structural steel, and more.
Need a new concrete parking lot or roofing?
How about a new metal building for your farm or business? Call Heitkamp Construction in Wahpeton today at 642-5948 for superior construction service you can trust. Call 642-5948.
Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as we get the second half underway. 44-36 lead for the Huskies. Inbounding the ball for Devils Lake is Friddle, handed back. The junior drives on the right side. Eurostep around Lunenburg, and blocking foul on Latea Lunenburg, her first foul of the second half. Not happy about that one, Husky fans. Wahpeton. Devils Lake going right to left on your dial and your screen. First free throw of the 1-and-1 coming up and rattles out. So Lunenburg takes a seat on the bench with her third foul as Bronson comes on. 17:54 left in the second half. Second free throw buries it, 34-37, or 44-37. Kulma brings the ball over half court. Looking around, pass is stolen, and Bronson pushes her in the back. Not what you want to see from your senior. Tori Fee was the player that was fouled, pushed from behind. So sloppy start for Wahpeton. Bring the ball up the court is Beck. Dribbles on the right side. Passing around the perimeter. Back out to Friddle. Gets it on the right side. Moving the ball around. Friddle on the left side. Beck, long two. Buries it. Firebirds cutting into this one, trailing by 5, 44-39. Kumo brings the ball over half court. Bounce pass to Max on the right side. Woods in the corner. Hands it back. Underneath to Bronson. Ball goes off of her hands and out of bounds. So Huskies keep possession. Going off the hands of Frittel. Max inbounds. Slaps the ball. Gets it underneath to Bonches. Layup attempt. Banks it off the glass. Good play by Emma Bonches. 46-39 lead for the Huskies. Beck drills into a double team, able to get out of it. Back to Frittel. Back underneath, trying to get the ball around. Hall drives on Woods, dribbles back out. Beck, head fake, drives in. Devils Lake moving the ball around the perimeter. Max gets a hand on it. A steal, up and in. Layup attempt is good. Good play by Emma Max. And Kumo with the steal. Her layup attempt fouled, though, by Frittel, so two shots coming up for Kumo. This is exactly how Brian Watson wanted his team to play coming out of the half. Aggressive. Makina Kumo taking 2 free throws. First free throw coming up from the charity stripe. Knocks it down. 10-point lead for the Huskies, 49-39. Second free throw coming up. Kumo sets her feet, puts up the shot, and knocks it down. Another charity stripe. 2 for 2 for Kumo. Beck trying to break the press. Able to, gets it underneath. Head fake, up and in. Good play to break the press. Heilman. 9-point lead for Wahpeton, 50-41. Kumo bounce passes it to Max on the right side, underneath the Bronson. Gets it to Woods, fouled on the ground. 16:10 left in the second half. Remember to listen for the post-game show and the second half of our doubleheader as the Wahpeton boys take on Devils Lake Firebirds as well. Max inbounding, Kumo in the corner. Slaps the ball, directs traffic, gets it to Bronson underneath. Back out to Kumo, drives right, underneath. Max's layup attempt, too hard off the glass. Firebirds off to the races. Up and in move by Beck, no good. Rebounded by Woods. Scott Woods working her way for a double-double. Bounce pass up ahead to Max. Goes off the board. Bonches there to clean up. 52-41 lead for the Huskies. Into the corner, long two. Bounces around, goes out of bounds. Off of a Wahpeton defender. So Devils Lake keeps possession. 52-41. Inbound pass for the long three. Misses as Bonches goes over the back on Presley Brown. (52-41) lead. The third team foul on the Huskies in this second half. Hall inbounds on the right side of the basket. Slaps the ball. Gets the players in position. Inbound pass to Heilman goes off of Bonches. Able to keep it alive. Throws it back off of Heilman. Great play by Emma Bonches in that near corner. Kumo brings the ball over half court. Bounce pass to Max on the right side. Huskies trying to set up their offense. Pass goes underneath the Woods, up and in, good from the sophomore. 54-41 lead for Wahpeton. Devils Lake breaks the press. Pass goes on the right side. Bronson able to get a hand on it, back underneath. And too hard off the glass. Second shot attempt. Banks it in, but I think they're going to call the foul on the ground. Abby Bronson, another foul on the senior, her third, fourth team foul. 15:01 left in the second half. Hall looking for the inbounds, gets it to Beck. Top of the key, dribbles it back out. Into the corner, Hall takes the three. Short, rebound long. Kumo passes in front. Hall gets the steal. Devil's Lake trying to bring the ball up the court. Kumo tries to cut the player off. Not quite there. Jump stop. Shot off the front of the rim. No good. Bonchez brings the ball up the right side. Jump stop. Another free throw. Short. You can tell that both these teams a little bit tired as the legs. Bonchez gets thrown around. So does Max. Huskies want the jump ball. Devils Lake with numbers. Beck takes the three. Short. Bronson's there. Bounce passes it to Hall, who gets it back. Woods sets the foul. Might be for the best. They could call it a take foul just to slow things down. 14-13 left in the second half. Wahpeton trails 54-41 or Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Game one of our two-game setup. $14-13 left in the second half. Second free throw. Rolls out. Bronson there. So the score stays 54-42. Bonchez dribbling the ball on the left side. Gets it to a cutting Max. Up and in. Ooh, good scoop layup from Max. Scott Woods with the quick hands. A steal. Wahpeton goes the other way with it. Kumo up and in. Oh, rolls off the rim. Max is there for the rebound, dribbles it back out. In the left corner, trying to get it to a cutting Bonchez, not quite there. Woods, another steal. Scott Woods, sticky fingers, throws the ball away. Under 15 minutes to play in the second half. Layup attempt misses. Scott Woods able to put a little bit of pressure on the Firebird player. Hansen comes on as Max comes off. Inbounding the ball is Hall. Looking around, tries to get it in, does. Heilman gets it right back to her. Hall's layup is good. 56-44 on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton still with that 12-point lead. Trying to keep the lead to double digits. Hansen gets the ball on the right side. Dribbles on Beck. Good size matchup for Hansen. Underneath, Woods. Puts up on the left side, not quite there. Rebounds it. And foul call on Scout Woods. 13:07 left in the second half. Her third team foul, or third game foul. Sixth team foul. Woods comes off the court and Lunenburg comes back on. We mentioned it at halftime, Wahpeton doing a pretty good job of making sure their players stay out of foul trouble. In the second half, however, a couple players picking up some quick fouls. Hall, top of the key, gets it down to Heilman. Over Lunenburg, not quite. Lunenburg gets the block. Kumo pushing the ball forward. 2-on-3 fast break, and travel called on Kumo. Senior guard smiles it off. Max comes on, Kumo comes off. McLaren brings the ball up the court, gives it back off to Fee. Good screen set by Heimland. Back out to McLaurin into the corner to Hall. Drives baseline on Lunenburg, nowhere to go with it. Blocked. Goes off of a goal, or goes off of a Devils Lake player. So with under 13 minutes, 56-14 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Max bringing the ball up the court. And stolen. Fee drives in underneath. Easy layup for Presley Brown. Timeout taken by Wahpeton. Will take one as well. 10-point lead. Wahpeton leads 56-46 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard on KBMW.
When you choose a realtor, you want a solid formula to make buying and selling your home as easy as possible. At Miller Realty, the formula is simple: integrity, trust, and most important, experience. Guy, Shelley, Jared, Lisa, and Jamie have put in the years helping people buy and sell their homes. Miller Realty is a trusted legacy business in the Twin Towns. Put their knowledge and experience to work for you. Miller Realty in Breckenridge, a lasting tradition of experience, knowledge, integrity, and trust. Find them online at GuyMillerRealty.com. Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wahpeton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wahpeton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you as Max getting ready to inbound. Hansen, Kulmo, Lunenburg, and Bonches on the court. So both teams pressed early. Firebirds fall back into a half-court press. Hansen on the right side, back to Kulmo. Bonches underneath, empty, knocks it in the layup. Somebody's double teaming you means somebody else is open. That's the motto for Wahpeton. Bonches gets a hand on it and goes out of bounds off of the senior. 58-46 with under 12 minutes to play in the second half. Wahpeton trying to stay perfect. Emma Max inbounding from the far side. Gets it to Hansen on the backcourt. Dribbles up the left side. Nowhere to go with it. Picks up a dribble. Gives it to Klumo on the near side. Cutting Bonches at the free throw line. Nowhere to go with it. Puts one dribble down. Picks it back up. Back out to Hansen. Moving the ball around the perimeter. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Max directing traffic. Hands it off to Bonches. Driving. Back out to Klumo. Drives left-handed. Up and in move from Lunenburg. Too hard off the backboard. Good offensive possession, though, for the Huskies. Got a good look. Foul called on Max as Laney Hall hits the hardwood. 7th team foul for Wahpeton, which means we're in the bonus. 1-1 coming up for Hall. First free throw rattles out. Heilman's there for the rebound. Gives it right back to Brown for the layup. Cuts the lead to 10. 58-48. Lunenburg gets the inbound pass. Firebirds go back to a full court press. Max picks up a dribble. Fires it. Stolen by the Firebirds. Up and in move. Gives it back to Heilman for the long two. Cuts the lead down to 8. 58-50 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Lunenburg inbounds, or gets the inbounded pass. Kulmo drives right. Pass to Hansen goes off the outstretched hands of Olivia Hansen. The 5'4" guard just couldn't hold on to that one. Under 11 minutes to play in the second half. 8-point game. Firebirds on a roll. Inbounded pass goes to Heilman over half court. Huskies try to trap in the corner. Not quite there. Beck. Stolen by Lunenburg. Another good play by the sophomore. Kumo brings the ball up the left side of the court. Gets it to Max. Max thinks about the three. Drives baseline. Up and in. Good layup by Max. 10-point game. 60-50 lead on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard for the Lady Huskies. Pass goes underneath to Heilman. Over Lunenburg for the layup. Back and forth game. 10:15 left in the second half. Kulmo drives on the left side. Gets it back to Bonches. Trying to get over half court. Does. Back to Kulmo. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Kulmo right to left dribble. And foul called on, who are we going to call it on? Yes. On Tori Fee. Could have been on Kulmo as well. If you're watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel, where you can watch most of your favorite teams play. Kumo and Max, they both like to use that non-dribbling arm almost as a barrier. Inbound pass goes to Woods, back out to Kumo, top of the key. Max dribbles back up and underneath, right side, off the glass hard. Ball pops out. Hansen tries to get on top of it, not quite there. Devil's Lake drives in. Heilman underneath. And travel called on Heilman. Lunenburg did a good job of just putting their body presence around. Heilman tried to spin move, not quite. Didn't quite have her legs underneath her. Max inbounding. Hall comes off, shot comes on. Lunenburg gets the inbound pass. Back to Max, the inbounder. 2 dribbles. Back to Lunenburg. Huskies try to get over half court, and they do. Scott Woods hits the hardwood. Heilman takes the foul, her 4th foul, her 15th foul. Kumo bringing the ball over half court. The senior dribbles to the right side, back to Woods, top of the key. Woods dribbles, gets the ball off to Max. 4 defenders in the front of the zone. Underneath to Lunenburg, and good assist by McKenna Kumo. 9 minutes left to play in the second half. Wahpeton leads 62-52. Back over half court, the 8th grade guard into the corner. Shot gets it to Brown, up and in, and another one falls for Brown. 62-54 lead. Kumo inbounds to Lunenburg, nowhere to go with it. Hands it off to Kumo at the sideline. Foul called on Devil's Lake. Botches comes on as Lunenburg comes off. Inbound is Max in front of the Firebird bench. Hansen goes through her hands. Stolen by the Firebirds, up and in by Friddle. And one coming up for Devil's Lake on the foul by Ava Max. (62-56) lead as the junior takes the free throw, rattles it in. 62-57. Wahpeton's lead evaporating quickly in the second half. 8:30 left. Woods on the left side, double teamed immediately. Dribbles up the sideline, gets it to Kumo over half court. Kumo underneath. Bonchez 1 dribble, ball bounces off her knee, and Fee comes up with it. 2-on-2 fast break. Fee on the right side, nowhere to go with it. Bounce pass back out. 8th grader rattles out. Good try by Beck. Kumo gets around the defender. Wahpeton has numbers. 4-on-3 fast break. Foul called on the Firebirds. Their 16th foul, which means McKenna Kumo going to the free throw line. One and one coming up for Kumo. First one, buries it. .807 left in the second half. Kumo's second free throw. Nothing but net. Wahpeton leads 64-57 on Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Another substitution for the Firebirds. Freeland comes on as well as Heilman as Friddle and Beck come off. Heilman inbounding on the left side of the hoop. 8:07 left in the second half. Inbound pass goes to Freelich, back to Heilman. Fee brings the ball up the court. And Max picks up the foul. Reaching in, so 1-1 coming up with 8:01 left. So both teams in the bonus in the second half from Wahpeton. You're listening to KBMW 1450, your home for Husky Athletics, as well as watch it on KBMW News Live. First free throw buries it. Max comes off as Kumo comes on. Second free throw makes the net dance. 64-59 lead. Pass goes to Woods, gets it up forward to Kumo. Euro step up and in. Rattles the layup in. Excellent move by the senior. Goes back on defense on Fee. Passes it forward. Ball goes into the corner. Freelich takes the three. Too strong off the back of the rim. Fee there for the rebound. Blocked by Kumo. Lunenburg tries to get it. It does. Throws it off of Hall's leg. We'll see what the official says. Yes, going the Huskies' way. Lunenburg will put her body on the line. Blood, sweat, and tears on the hardwood. 7:39 left in the second half. 66-59 lead for Wahpeton. Inbound pass goes to Woods on the right side. Scott Woods gets it back to Bonchez. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Woods. 2-on-2, fast break. Woods on the right side. Layup is good. Scott Woods, when she gets a little bit of momentum going her way, nothing can stop her. A 68-59 lead for the Huskies, trying to get that lead back out to double digits. Kumo almost gets a foul. Hyman drives in on Lunenburg. 2 shots coming up as Latea Lunenburg stripped at the ball. Looked like she might have put her head off of the hardwood, holding the back of her scalp. 7:17 left in the second half. Max looking to check back in. Heilman's first free throw misses off the front of the rim. Max comes on as Lunenburg goes off. Latea Lunenburg with 4 fouls. 10 team fouls for Wahpeton, 7 for the Firebirds. Second free throw. Rattles in. 8-point lead for Wahpeton, 68-60 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Bonchez inbounds the ball, gets it right back. Max dribbles once, almost stolen, back to Bonchez. Gets to Hansen underneath, 2 dribbles, and she's going to have to bring it back out. Olivia Hansen loses control of the ball, going out of bounds into the Huskies fans. 7:03 left, another costly turnover for Wahpeton. They're trying to close out this game, continue to stay perfect early in the season, but you need to win the games early that you have a good hold on. Wahpeton led by 20 points in the first half at one point. Under 7 minutes to play in the second half, leading by 8. Howland takes a free throw line jumper and knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 6. Bonchez inbounds to Bronson. Kulmo off to the races. Fast break layup, up and in! The senior, one of the spotlighted athletes coming into this season in the EDC, putting the team on her back. And one free throw coming up from the charity stripe. Kulmo pounds the ball off the hardwood. Sets it up, free throw, nothing but net. 71-62 lead for Wahpeton, and this Husky team last year was a team that shot a lot of threes. Not a lot of threes in this one from Wahpeton. Heilman gets it back to Freelich in the left corner. Long shot, short. Heilman is there, not quite. Bonchez gets the rebound and fouled, trying to bring the ball up the court. McKenna Kulmo leads the Huskies with 18 points. 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Emma Bonchez, 14 points, 5 rebounds. And Scott Woods is a rebound away from a double-double, 10 points, 9 rebounds. Bonchez at the free throw line with 14. Trying to add to her stat line. 6:24 left. Free throw. Misses off the back of the rim. 71-62, score stays. Ball goes into the corner to Schock. Back out to Beck. Right back to her. Driving on Bonchez. Up and in. Rolls off the back of the rim. Hall's there for the rebound. The putback, not quite. Scott Woods pulls down her 10th rebound. Her double-double night is complete. Pass it forward to Max. Goes off the hands of Emma Max. 6:01 left in the second half. Wahpeton still leads by 9, 71-62. Brown comes in for Schock. Ava Beck, the 8th grader, running the point for the Firebirds. Back to Fee. Into the corner. 3-point attempt. Knocks it down. 71-64 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Wood gets the ball on the right side. Half-court pass to Bronson. Gets it back to the middle to Kulmo. Firebirds trying to slow down that fast break. Max at the top of the key, setting it up. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:30 left in the game. Bonchez dribbles in, gets it off to Woods. Nowhere to go with it. Back out to Kulmo. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to the top of the key. 6 seconds. Dribbling right to left. Goes off of Fee's foot. So Tori Fee with the steal. Pass goes to Brown. Mid-range jumper, too long. Throws the half-court pass. Good play by Max. Fast break layup for Scout Woods is good. Extends the lead to 9, 73-64. Timeout taken. We'll take one as well. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics.
A flu vaccine at Sanford Health can prevent you from getting sick and protect the people around you. The CDC recommends annual flu vaccines for everyone 6 months and older, especially those at a higher risk of complications, including pregnant women, older adults, and young children. Protect your family and community this season. Call 642-7000 to schedule an appointment to get your flu vaccine. Call today to schedule your flu vaccine at Sanford Health, 701-642-7000.
It's time to huddle up when you're hungry. The perfect pre- or post-game destination is the Wilkin. Friends, families, and sports fans have been showing up at the Wilkin for decades to celebrate their favorite teams. Celebrate with delicious food and their favorite beverage. Best place around to watch the Bison, too. So for all of you local sports fans and fans of good flavor, head to the Wilkin and celebrate the Cowboys, Cowgirls, Huskies, and Wildcats. The legendary Wilkin, a tradition of good taste and company since 1894.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on KBMW, your home for Husky Athletics. Don't forget that the men's team plays after this one. Wahpeton boys 2-1 playing the 2-2 Devils Lake Firebirds. In this one with 5 minutes left, Wahpeton Lady Huskies lead 73-64. Howman inbounds the ball to Beck, gets the play from her coach. Under 5 minutes to play in the second half. Ball goes to Fee. Kumo playing tight defense. Wahpeton moves back into a man-to-man type defense. And 3-second call. Firebirds playing sloppy in this one. Bunch of turnovers for Devils Lake, something that they can correct as the season continues. Kumo inbounds to Woods on the right side. Devils Lake playing a half-court press, and they fall back into man-to-man. Fee on Kumo. Kumo drives on the right side, spins back left. Up and in move. Good play by the seniors, showing a little athleticism there. 11-point lead, 75-64. Ball goes to Brown. Passed it down to Heilman. Scout Woods gets the steal. Goes off of Woods' hip. Kumo picks up the ball. 75-64. Kumo slows it down a little bit. The senior playing yo-yo. Back to Max. Driving to the right side. Handoff to Bonchez. Dribbles back right. Layup on the right side is good. Good play by Bonchez. Wahpeton doing what they want. 77-64 lead for the Huskies. Sets a screen. Pass goes to Brown underneath. A little bit too long. Not able to control it. Martinson steps in for Brown. Kumo trying to catch her breath underneath the basket. 4:03 left. So the bounce pass goes to Woods. Scott Woods half-court pass back to Bronson. Pass goes to Kumo at the volleyball line. Extended. Dribbling back around. Handoff to Max. 17 seconds left on the shot clock as Wahpeton trying to milk some clock here. Woods back in the corner. Long two by Bonchez off the front of the rim. Bronson's there as Hyman pulls it down for Devils Lake. Devils Lake trying to move up and down in transition. Foul call. Don't know who that might have been off. Call on Abby Bronson. So she's going to be coming off with her fourth foul as Lunenburg gets ready to check in at the scorer's table. 3:32 left. First free throw for Hall. Rattles in. 77-65. Game's not over yet, though. We have seen both these teams go on runs. Second free throw for the charity stripe. Hall sets it up. Buries it. 77-66 lead for the Huskies. 11-point game on KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. Watch on KBMW News Live as well. Got you guys covered there. Scott Woods rolls over McLaren, and call goes to Woods. So Scott Woods taking two free throws. Dangerous play for McLaren, who was in foul trouble for most of this game. The junior guard plays a lot of point guard for this Devils Lake team with her fifth foul. Their fifth foul, that's going to do it for her. Takes a seat at the end of the bench. Laney Hall comes on. Woods 2 free throws coming up. 3:28 left in the second quarter, or the second half. First one buries it. Second free throw coming up for Scout Woods. And rolls in, 79-66. Devils Lake trying to go on a run. Pass goes a shock underneath over Lunenburg. Layup is good. And that's what Devils Lake is going to want to do here. Try to run in transition. Pressing Woods, drives down the middle of the court. Bounce pass to Bonchez. Gets it back to Woods. Wahpeton doesn't want to take shots early in the shot clock. Milk it down a little bit. Ball goes to Bonchez. Pass underneath to Lunenburg. Hands it back off to Bonchez. Streaking down the lane for the layup. That is a play that I want to see multiple times from the Huskies. Good give and go from the girls. 81-68 lead for Wahpeton. Pass goes underneath to Fee. Bounce pass to Hall. Jumper misses. Hall there for the putback. Puts it in. 2:42 left in the second half. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windmere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Kraus Brothers Construction is a diversified construction aggregate materials, heavy equipment, and trucking company serving the Red River Valley with locations in Wahpeton, Hankinson, Veblen, South Dakota, and Rolog, Minnesota. Give them a call today at 701-642-4488. Kraus Brothers Construction prides themselves in offering and producing outstanding service and superior products to their customers. Give Kraus Brothers Construction a call today at 701-642-4488.
AM 1450 KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton and FM 94.3 K232 FH Breckenridge, powered by Vision Ford Lincoln. DriveWithVision.com.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. 81-70 lead for Wahpeton with 2:42 left. But we've seen Devils Lake get on a little bit of a run to end the first half, cut a 20-point lead down to 10. Woods loses her footing, and just like that, pulls it back, called for the travel. Can't go down on the ground and stand back up again. 71-70, 2:34 left. Devils Lake, they have a shot here. They can get some quick baskets. Hall comes on as Savannah LeBurn comes off. Fee gets the inbound pass. Max playing tight defense on her. Hands off. Mid-range jumper goes off the side of the rim. Shock is there. Steps out of bounds. Correction, that was Claire Heilman who stepped out of bounds. .226 left in the second half. Inbound goes to Woods, right back to Kuhlmo. Lunenburg looks down court, decides to give it back to Kuhlmo, and Kuhlmo takes the baseball pass. Heilman puts her forearm off Bonchez, body's on the ground. Sea of humanity. Fee dribbles left to right, back underneath the shot. Woods with the block off the backboard. Another block. This one called for a foul. Might go off of Kuhlmo. Correction, that is off Latea Lunenburg, who picks up her fifth foul. So she'll take a seat at the end of the bench. Jaden Freelick comes on for Julie Martinson. Hansen comes on for Lunenburg. So Huskies on the court. Hansen, Kuhlmo, Bonchez, Max, and Woods as the first free throw misses off the front of the rim. Second free throw coming up for LeBurn. The junior puts it off the side of the backboard. Misses the rim, so Kuhlmo inbounds from the right side. Hall comes on for LeBurn. Inbound pass goes to Woods. Gives it right back to Kumo. Double teamed immediately. Kumo dribbles between 3 defenders, gets to Woods. 21 seconds, bounce pass to Bonchez underneath for the layup. 13-point lead, 83-70. Freelick drives. Hansen gets a hand on it, but Freelick's layup is good, 83-72. Kumo gets called for the over and back. She stepped over the baseline. So those are the mistakes that would let a team back into it. Wahpeton trying to close the door. Fee inbounding on the right side of the hoop. Ball goes into the corner to Freelick, dribbles it back out, puts a hand on Hansen, tries to get a little separation. Ball goes underneath, off of Devils Lake defender, off a Devils Lake player, so Bonchez watched it roll out of bounds for the right reasons. Kumo inbounds. Woods on the left side, 1:30 left in the second quarter. Your second half, Bonchez passes back around. Kumo whips it to Woods. Woods dribbles in. Left side layup is good. Scout Woods having one of the best games early in the season. Gets the steal. Passes it forward to Max. Free layup. Left side. Good. 87-72. 1 minute left to play. Brian Watson saying don't foul. Fee takes a three. High off the backboard. Goes out of bounds. 1:02 left in the second half. And Wahpeton. Both these teams, a couple early season mistakes. Timeout taken by the Huskies. We'll take one as well. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. 87-72 with 1:02 left in the second half.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wahpeton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wahpeton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
On KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. Kumo inbounding on the right side of the basket. 87-72 lead. Both these teams in the bonus. Wahpeton trying to close the door and secure their fourth win to start undefeated this season. Kumo inbounds the ball to Max. Fee playing tight defense on her. Back to Kumo. Under a minute to play. Kumo double team to the corner. Heilman almost steals it. Max passes the ball forward. Hansen 3-on-2 fast break. Bonchez on the right side. Her layup rolls out. Hall pulls it down. 47 seconds left. Passes it back to Freelick. Wahpeton has numbers on defense. Back out to Birch. Takes the three. Too hard on back of the rim. Back, pulls it back, and goes off of the 8th grader. She whips the ball back of the official. 36 seconds left. Inbound pass goes to Scott Woods. Back to Kumo on the left side. Hard off the backboard. Probably could have tried to dribble that one out. Under 30 seconds to play. Freelick gets into the corner to Hall. Takes the three. Rolls out. Kumo. Shot clock turned off. 20 seconds left in this contest. 87-72 lead for the Huskies. Ball goes to Hansen. Top of the key. Freelick playing tight defense. Back to Bonchez on the right side. 10 seconds as the Huskies try to dribble the clock out. 6 seconds. Goes to Kumo at half court. 3 seconds left in this one as Max will end with the ball. And that'll do it. Wahpeton wins on their home floor. The last game of the 2022 calendar year. 87-72 against the Devils Lake Firebirds. We'll come right back with your postgame. You're listening to KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother, who loved the bright, beautiful apartments, and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com. HuskiesAuto.com.
Low prices. If other car dealerships really meant it, they'd only have to say it once. We have a low price, the best price listed on the windshield and online. You'll get the car you want and a customer experience you'll actually enjoy. All at a price that will make you smile. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
Welcome back. Andrew Zimmel on the call with you on KBMW, your home for Wahpeton Athletics. Let's go through some scores. So after the first half, Wahpeton led 44-36. In the second half, did almost the exact same thing. Scored 43 points to end with 87-72 win over the Devil's Lake Firebirds. Wahpeton shot 48% from the field, 1 of 7 though from behind the arc, 76% from the free throw line, 26 makes on 34 attempts. Your leading scorer for the Huskies was Emma Bonches and McKenna Coolmo, who both scored 20 points. But our Essential Health player of the game has to be Scout Woods with 16 points and 10 rebounds. Others scoring points was Max with 14, pulled down 4 rebounds. Hanson with 7, Bronson with 5, and Latitia Lunenberg with 5 points as well. Every Husky that played in this game scored points. Now, we will be having our second game of our doubleheader here in just a couple minutes. We're going to take a quick break and come back with your second game, and that would be the Wahpeton Huskies versus the Devil's Lake Firebirds, the men's version. Cannot wait for that. So, your Essential Health player of the game is Scott Woods with 16 points and 10 rebounds. Thank you guys so much for listening. Your final from Wahpeton one more time. Lady Huskies 87, Devils Lake Firebirds 72. Thanks for listening.
Tonight's Wahpeton Huskies basketball game was brought to you by the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, Minn Kota Ag Products, Heitkamp Construction, Carlson Family Insurance, Miller Realty, State Farm agents Matt and Amanda Frederick, Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, Twin Town Villa, CHI St. Francis, Quality Toyota, Builders First Source, Otter Tail Power Company, Essentia Health, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, and Buyer Insurance Agency. Be sure to go to KBMWnews.com for a complete updated list of future broadcasts and video streams. Thanks for listening.
KBMW.
This is the Ag Central Radio Network. I'm Farm Director Jamie Dickerman with an Ag News update. December hogs and pigs report showing numbers sharply lower than expected for inventory, but the breeding herd was surprising. Iowa State University livestock economist Dr. Lee Schultz says this is the first time we've seen